Some men live a simple life, while others have a fire that threatens to engulf the world. I do not know when the fire in Napoleon first burned. Perhaps he had always had a destiny, but sometimes destiny can use a little help or even a revolution. The old ways were drowned in a tide of blood. A man could be whatever he wanted if he could weather the storm. In 1796, Napoleon was sent to command the army of Italy. We knew that Austria would fight in Germany. We knew the Italian campaign had become pointless. Napoleon thought differently. That was his talent. I will lead you through the most fertile plains in the world. You will find there honor, glory, and riches, he told us. The soldiers listened, but they didn't believe. They had long been without hope, without glory.
It is a crucial time in the war between France and the coalition. With the majority of French forces engaging Austria in the Rhineland, you've been placed in command of the destitute Armée d'Italie near the French-Italian border. Faced with impending invasion from Austrian forces stationed in Italy, it is vital that you address your army's dire situation and secure a foothold in the region before setting your sights on Austria itself. Capture Klagenfurt, and your forces will have a clear path to Vienna. The stronghold of Mantua may prove to be a challenging obstacle, although its seizure is vital if you hope to weaken the Austrian position in Italy. You will also face resistance from Austria's coalition ally, the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia. Subjugating this nation, along with any other Italian states that stand in your way, will ensure you sufficient resources to crush the Austrians and overthrow the coalition once and for all. Right-click to move your army to any part of the highlighted area. Attack by right-clicking on a rival's army or city. Merge with a friendly army by moving to the same spot. Border fleet. Attrition is the loss of troops from a unit due to desertion, disease, etc. A unit will suffer attrition if it ends its turn in the field during the winter months or in desert conditions. Armies native to regions, the order in which reinforcements take to the battlefield can be determined by left-clicking and dragging, the unit on the far left being the first to take the field.
The radar map now features battlefield topography to assist you in planning your attack.
Lancez des ordres! Canon de 6 livres, paré à tirer! Batterie, au rapport! Lancez des ordres! Oui, monsieur!
État-major des généraux, à vos ordres! État-major des généraux, monsieur!
Dragon au rapport!
Ordre de groupe! Ordre de groupe! Oui, monsieur!
Ligne prête, monsieur.
Ordre de groupe! Ordre de groupe! Ordre de groupe!
Pressing the space bar on your keyboard after orders have been issued displays the positions your units will move to as a shadow on the battlefield. Use this as a reference when deploying your forces.
Infanterie d'élite!
If your line infantry are about to be charged by cavalry, the flashing unit banner means the morale of their troops is wavering. Before long, they'll break from combat and rout from the field. Take this opportunity to charge their ranks with cavalry or infantry with bayonets fixed. The battle is over when all troops in an army are routed or killed.
Runter, ihr Narren! Dragon! Sur le champ! État-major des généraux, monsieur!
Le canon est prêt, monsieur. Artillerie!
Infanterie! Dragon prêt à se battre, monsieur. Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile! Sur le champ! État-major des généraux, monsieur!
Yes, sir!
Dragon! Sur le champ! de groupe! Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile! État-major des généraux, monsieur!
Dragon prêt à se battre, monsieur.
Sur le champ! Attaquez! Sur le champ! État-major des généraux, monsieur!
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
État-major des généraux, à vos ordres! À vos ordres! Tirez vos épées, s'il vous plaît!
Les dragons attendent les ordres.
Sur le champ! Dragon, tenez ferme, balle en fer!
Position halten!
Char! Canon de 6 livres, paré à tirer. Batterie au rapport. Canon de 6 livres, paré à tirer.
Quand vous êtes prêts!
Canon de 6 livres, paré à tirer. Artillerie au
Les
rapport.
fils de la Révolution sont impatients de se couvrir de gloire.
Marche rapide! Marche rapide!
Le canon est prêt, monsieur. Artillerie au rapport. Monsieur,
Fusil, monsieur.
Ordre de groupe!
Grenadiers, tenez-vous prêts.
Moi ça!
Oui, monsieur. Compagnie en ligne. Préparez-vous. Oui, monsieur.
Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile! Infanterie de ligne! Feu! Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile! Ministre des bons du sang-froid! Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile! Lancez des ordres!
Clicking on the melee button on the left of the battle control panel will lock the selected melee-capable units into melee mode. All attack orders will result in a hand-to-hand attack until you click on the melee button again.
Oui, monsieur!
artillerie.
Nettoyez-moi ça!
Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
Battle statistics are displayed here, along with a breakdown of the condition of each surviving unit in your army or navy. The button on the right-hand side breaks the statistics down to a per-unit level.
Préparez-vous! Marchez!
Units can now be recruited directly by a general in the field. Select the Recruitment tab, then left-click on a unit to add it to the queue, and again to remove it. When ready, units will walk to the appropriate general and merge with his army. Note that units can only walk directly to the general. They are not able to cross the sea to join him. When attacking a fort or city, a general can demand that the defenders surrender with the honors of war. If accepted, they will be allowed to leave unmolested, turning the fortifications over without a shot being fired.
Les porcs pourrissent dans leur porcherie!
Your region capital is the central city for control of a region. Notice that there are slightly different buildings available for construction in the region capital than in towns, reflecting its position as the region's administrative center. There are two ways to move. Troops can be stationed inside a city. This tab shows upgrading the road system with... When enlisting a new general or admiral, you'll be offered a choice of candidates, giving you the option to choose the commander who is best suited to your situation. They will be priced according to their capabilities and limited by the size of your empire.
Victoire!
An ungarrisoned city automatically generates armed citizenry, a sort of watch to keep order. Although not as effective during an insurrection as billeted light infantry, such as dragoons, armed citizenry are well able to manage day-to-day public order problems. They cannot leave the city in which they were spawned.
Village assiégé! Le siège est terminé!
It is possible to take a fort or city without risking a pitched battle. A patient general can throttle the fight out of the defenders by laying siege for several turns. This is time-consuming, but eventually hunger or an angry populace will force a surrender. It is possible to swap between building types anywhere there is a chain of buildings. Select the building you wish to change, then click on the Change Building Type button to the right of the review panel to convert from one to another. Planning your construction needs is essential to a successful empire. Buildings of education further the research and acquisition of new technology. Industrial buildings facilitate trade and return income. Barracks increase the numbers and quality of available units, theatres, etc. Keep the population happy in the short term. In Napoleon Total War, a turn is a 2-week period in order to simulate the intense fighting of the various campaigns. This panel shows statistical information about the selected region. Every army, fleet, or agent can reveal information about rival armies, navies, and settlements in their immediate proximity. The level of detail available depends on the type of character who is spying, so do not concentrate the construction of military buildings within a single region. Spread out to ensure the availability of troops during an invasion. The construction of colleges and universities enables the research of new technologies and ideas. The Government Details panel gathers together essential statistics and information. Click on any area of the radar map to snap the map directly to that area. The plus and minus buttons in the bottom left allow you to zoom to any area.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres? Préparez-vous pour la bataille! Comme rat en cage! Retirez-vous!
This piece cannot move any further now. Funds are deducted from your treasury at the beginning of each turn to pay for the supplies and wages of your troops.
Damn this weather, sir! Wet powder makes misfires a certainty!
État-major des généraux, à vos ordres!
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Nous avons triomphé! Désastre!
It's possible to cycle back through the advice that's already been displayed by use of the back button on the advisor HUD.
À vos ordres! En avant! Marchez! Monsieur! Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
Damn this weather, sir! Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Le canon est prêt, monsieur. Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
État-major des généraux, monsieur! La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. État-major des généraux, à vos ordres, bien reçus! La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. État-major des généraux! La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. Sur le sort! Allons, du calme, du calme. Ah! C'est sa cervelle! Nettoie-moi ça!
Monsieur!
État-major des généraux, ordre bien reçu! Les fils de la Révolution sont impatients de se couvrir de gloire. Oui, monsieur. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. État-major des généraux, monsieur. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur.
Una carica! Sguainare le spade!
Chevaux légers, j'y charge, attention. État-major des généraux, monsieur. Ordre bien reçu. État-major des généraux. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. État-major des généraux, à vos ordres. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur.
Radunarsi! Il suo cervello! Levatemelo di dosso! Sguainare le spade!
État-major des généraux, monsieur.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
A trade post is the means by which nations within the European theatre trade with the rest of the world who do not appear in the game. In order to begin trade, build a trade ship, sail to a trade post, and right-click on the anchor icon. The construction of industrial centers will steer your empire from subsistence to wealth and affluence for many. However, industrialization comes at a price. The lower orders may become unhappy with the pace of change, as the introduction of new technology quickly forces them from the land into modern manufactories. This panel gives you important information about a particular unit type: number of men, recruitment and upkeep costs, experience, statistics, special abilities, and a detailed description. By choosing the right mix of units, some commanders are able to field highly mobile armies. Buildings that have been damaged due to sabotage or during battle can be rebuilt. To repair a building, select it and click on the Rebuild button to the left of the panel. The shadowy areas at the edges of your territory and beyond are caused by the fog of war. Whereas by now the positions of cities, borders and when defending your territory, it's important to know how far enemy armies... You have just selected a piece belonging to another nation. You cannot order it to do anything. Select one of your own in order to learn more about their abilities.
Votre humble serviteur.
As a unit fights and survives battles, it gains experience points that improve its ability to deal with future combat situations. Experience increases morale, so an experience occupying a port with an army prevents the enemy from trading through it and producing new ships. Note that a port cannot be besieged. Simply right-click on the target port and your army will walk straight in. If an enemy army is garrisoned there, you will have to fight them immediately.
Autre chose? Oui?
Your nation capital is the central hub of your empire. You can construct things here that are not available anywhere else in your empire, such as high-level government buildings and military administration facilities. This panel gives information about how a building's effects work in the game, along with a detailed description of its function. The building browser shows how successive buildings are linked, allowing you to easily plan the growth of your empire on a per-region basis. Click on a building to see at a glance what else can be constructed from it.
Oui, monsieur.
With the advent of colonial possessions on resource-laden faraway continents, sea-based trade is of great importance. Making a trade agreement automatically opens a trade route between nations. Your routes are displayed green, those of neutral nations are white, and those belonging to the enemy are red. Those trade routes that are shared with an enemy nation are yellow. Make a trade agreement by entering into diplomacy.
Votre humble serviteur. Votre humble serviteur.
Buildings are spread throughout a region in towns and ports, rather than being concentrated solely at its capital.
D'autres ordres?
This means careful strategic
Prêt
planning
à recevoir
and
vos
garrisoning
ordres.
is required in order to adequately defend your assets.
Prêt. À vos ordres.
Useful natural resources are present in most regions. Exploiting them increases the income available through trade. Building and improving farms, mines, etc. increases your nation's potential trade income. Work out how long it takes to earn back an investment, and then exploit the resource with the best return first.
Force et honneur! Votre humble serviteur. Prêt à recevoir vos ordres? D'autres ordres? Retirez-vous! Prêt! Aux armes! Comme rats en cage! La vertu et la valeur invaincues!
As an alternative to a straightforward occupation, upon capture of a settlement, there is also an option to loot it as well. Doing so will add a lump sum to your treasury, but there will be a greater public order penalty than that caused by occupation alone. All buildings inside a looted settlement suffer considerable damage, and the associated region's wealth is diminished for some time. If you want to concentrate solely on the business of war, taxation and construction management can be automated by setting a policy here. The National Summary tab is used to display important information about the state of your nation in one place for ease of reference. When viewing user interface panels, you will notice a question mark button in their top left-hand corners. This is the Help button. Click on it in order to get advice about the panel in question.
En attente de vos ordres. En avant! Marchez! Prêt à recevoir vos ordres? En avant! Marchez! En attente de vos ordres. Troupes, en avant! Préparez-vous pour la guerre! En avant! Marchez! Hommes, en avant! À gauche, marchez!
Pardon, monsieur?
Installation du campement! Tenez-vous prêts!
Monsieur?
D'autres ordres? Oui. D'autres ordres? À vos ordres. Monsieur, vos ordres? Monsieur? Sonnez le rappel pour la bataille!
cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur.
État-major des généraux, à vos ordres. Ordre de groupe. Ordre de groupe.
La cavalerie attend les ordres, monsieur. Vous pouvez rabaisser. Chargez. Tirez les blés. Alliez-vous. Attention. Cessez l'attaque. La cavalerie attend les ordres, imbécile.
Ordre de groupe.
Milice, tenez bon du sang-froid. Ouvrez le feu.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
État-major des généraux, ordre bien reçu. Ordre bien reçu. Ordre de groupe.
Regroupez-vous.
État-major des généraux, monsieur. Sur le champ.
Apportez de tir.
Ordre de groupe.
Oui, monsieur. Regroupez-vous.
Ordre de groupe.
Ah, c'est sa cervelle. Nettoyez-moi ça.
Sonnez les retraites. Collecte de ravitaillement. Tenez-vous prêts. En avant, marchez. Infamie!
Faith is being lost in your ability to secure victory in the current conflict. Every time a territory is lost, or even a battle, the populace becomes wearier of the war. This is
Oui, monsieur.
indicated by increased
Formez une ligne
unhappiness.
de bataille.